It's P, I'm afraid. Oh. Are we doing an A-chat? You having a good day today? Oh. Oh, we'll turn that off. Not really. Package showed up. Trying not to get my face peeled off in Tarkov. All right, fair. Fair. I hope your runs go okay, and I hope your scav runs also go okay. Last day of spring break for college, so obviously I did nothing of note. You're gonna get that doctorate in though. You're gonna have big quizzes and then big tests, and you're gonna kill it. Maybe, probably. I don't know. I love tornado warnings. Dude, my wife, I was sitting on the couch with Shelby, and she was watching a TikTok and trying to read the comments, but the TikTok had, like, the EAS emergency system, like, broadcast siren on it. And I had to be like, stop, you have to stop. I can't hear that noise. It's like whenever a video game uses the actual EAS siren, I'm just, stop, don't, make up your own, use a new one. Not everything needs to be siren head. You don't have to siren head me. It's like whenever I hear the tornado siren in my town, you hear the and I'm like, are they testing it? Or do I die today? Are they testing it? Or do I die today? But Siren Head is right outside your house right now? Good. God, I hope he is. I'm gonna fucking suck him off. I don't know. Oh, we're gonna get into some. I'm so behind on this season of Fortnite, dude. This is gonna be a tragic Fortnite stream into a fun Dark Souls stream, guaranteed. Oh, let's see. Close that, and then do that, and then close that. I was gonna see if we could get enough people in for repo, but I don't think enough people were free, so it'd be that way. Instead, we're doing a little farted night, and then we're doing a little Dark Souls 3. So. They added a bunch of exotics now. Oh boy, they turned this shit into Destiny, didn't they? View all loadouts. Let's see. What am I feeling? Oh, let's just fucking go with... Let's start with Penny for a bit. Not enough people were free for repo. I mean, I had a couple of people, but I wanted to see if I could get a full lobby, and I couldn't get a full lobby together, so I was like, whatever. I'll try to schedule something later this week or next week. We'll see. Are they supposed to say this is a test before the sirens? Not for the tornado sirens, no. Because I don't ever hear this is a test from the giant, like, broadcast towers. It usually just goes into the siren. I mean, yeah, on, like, the EAS emergency system on, like, the TV and the phones, yes. But everything else, no, not the big sirens in the middle of the city. You can put us in, coach. I don't know if I want to play repo with chat. I only say that because I don't trust you. I really, really don't. I could trust you, but I really don't trust you. I'm terrified of the horrible things you would do to me. It would be Brendaniel torture hour, and I don't want to. You shouldn't trust us, see? Also, thank you, Grungus Goblin, for the prime sub. I appreciate it. Yeah, even here, they played at noon with no warning. I will say, whenever I'm waking up by the emergency broadcast system, the tornado sirens, if I'm ever like woken up by it, I usually have a pretty good day, which is weird. I mean, usually I'm awake by then anyway, but if I like accidentally sleep in and the tornado siren wakes me up, I'm like, you know, it's a pretty good day. What if I say pretty please with a cherry on top though? Then I'll throw you into I'll throw you into a volcano. I'm sorry, but you're going to be sacrificed. You're getting on top of that. I'm putting you in the ziggurat with all the cultists. They're gonna have the curvy dagger. Please shave tour head, please. Please shave tour head. What do you mean, Adamus? Adamus, do you feel better now that I'm growing my hair back in? Do you feel like the power is like going back into your veins? Are you happy about it? Oh, I never did Cowboy Bebop, did I? Yeah, I'm fucking behind on these quests, dude. Game's gotta load all my shit back in. It's been a while. I love hair, Daniel. I love having hair again. It feels good. It's so soft. It's so soft yet porous and thick. Hair, Daniel, is peak? No, because you are in your ugly phase. I am in my ugly phase, true. I'm just gonna have to grow it back. I'm sorry. It's just gotta grow back in. I'm so fucking sorry. I know I'm in my ugly phase. Adamus, I've said it a couple of times. I know I look like somebody, I don't know, took their butt and just skid marked on my head. But it's fine. It's fine. It'll grow back in. Don't worry about it. We will be so back, and then we'll be so back like we were never back ever, never before, you know? Speaking of so back, can't wait to get my ass kicked for an hour or two in Fortnite, and then get my ass kicked for a couple of hours in Dark Souls as well. It'll be fun. I legitimately am so fucking behind on this season. I forgot how to play. What is this? Oh, fuck. Wait a minute. Are these 1886s? This. Oh wait. What is this? What is this? Is that a shotgun on the right? And oh, what is this? Oh. Like when a caveman discovers fires, so too have I discovered something I kind of fucking like. I thought it was like dual shotguns. It's not. It's a shotgun and a smidgy. That's fucking evil. Honestly, that's fucking nasty. I love it. It does piss all damage? I don't know, man. I mean, to be fair, I haven't gotten into a real fight, but I kind of get the gist of it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of fuck with it a little bit. But respect. Oh, I love Dishonored. Prickly. Dude, I watched, so I watched Love Hurts the other day, and then last night with the wife, I watched Hard Eyes, because I wanted to see it. The director for it is in Dropout, and it's like a former college humor guy, so I was interested in seeing, like, what it could be. I think he also directed Werewolves Within, which I kind of liked. I was like, all right. And I watched Hard Eyes, and you know what? Pretty good. Not gonna lie, pretty good movie. I will say that it is weird that Hard Eyes and Love Hurts, two February movies, both had dudes killing with, like, metal straws. Not to say that that's weird, but, like, boba straw and then a metal straw. Kind of wild overall. A lot of straw kills in February, I feel, for horror movies. I'm trying to watch more cinema. Was Love Hurts any good? Not really. It's good if you want to see Marshawn Lynch do goofy action things, and then Ke Huy Quan does some really tight action in it. He's a small dude. You got like a smaller dude who is going to be doing like more action, so he gets thrown around a lot, and that's something. But, like, other than that, no. The plot, garbage. The acting, aside from Ke Huy Quan, and, honestly, Marshawn Lynch, kind of funny. Kind of dog shit. I'm not going to pretend that it's anything other than what it is, which is, peak slop. But I do wish that Ke Huy Quan, I do wish he would get into, like, I don't know, a good movie after Everywhere All at Once. I don't know. I don't think he's a bad foil for an action movie, like, hero. I don't think he's, like, a bad protagonist for it, because I do like the idea of tossing him around because of his stature. It's kind of always good when you got a little guy and they're getting their shit like kicked in constantly, but they still like get up and start kicking ass. But I will say that ultimately it was fine. It was kind of mid action, and then it was like, this is something. What do you want me to do now? I can't take that gold. I'm full on gold. Game on heisting. Game all about heisting. Somehow full of gold. Oh, don't I have to do a jam loop here? Does that count? Do I get a experience for that? Cowboy Bebo. Jam for 5 seconds. Hire a character. Eliminate grunts with SMGs. Eliminate a player holding medallion. Purchase an item. Yeah. I'm not going to complete like any of these, so I'm going to give it a fat try, but regardless. Can I hire you? No? But yeah, Love Hurts was, fuck, I don't know. Marshawn Lynch with a big fork or spoon. I can't remember which cutlery piece he had. I just it was mid. It was sludge and mid. I will tell you another sludgy movie that I watched, The Parenting. Much better. My Letterboxd review was Evil Dad, because it's just, what if Evil Dead, but the demon is really homophobic? And that's like the whole bit. Like, the whole bit of the movie is homophobic demon. Gay couple go to place, invite their parents. One of them wants to propose, and then homophobic demon. Has some goofy, dog shit CGI. Definitely has some cringe, dark comedy. But yeah, they got a homophobic demon in there. And Brian Cox and Dean Norris are in it, yeah. Well, Brian Cox is great in it. Dean Norris is kind of just like, he's perfect in his, I'm a dad. What else are you going to do, man? I'm a dad. There's a really good, the ending sequence scene of The Parenting is really funny, where they like confuse the demon to, this is a slot movie, by the way. You know, they confuse the demon at one part of the movie by all of them trying to get the demon to possess all of them at once. And I think that's a good bit. But yeah, I do wish that there were more demon moments in it. I feel like the potential for like Evil Dad, they should have really gone hard on it. Brian Cox he's like an elderly, he's one of the dads, and he gets possessed by the demon, and he just is yelling slurs the entire time. It's you know, it's something. They have it on HBO Max. It's something. If you want to talk like absolute dog shit that I watched recently, like absolute, sorry, one sec, I'm trying to hit my shots here. Absolute real shit. Like, not good for any reason in any way. What was it? Thought Therapy. We did a Tubi wheel, and we have like a new friend server set up for it so that we can do more Tubi wheel with like a big group of people. And so far, the two movies we've watched on it have been The Simp and Thought Therapy, and both of them really genuinely awful. Ah, damn it, they got me. Really genuinely awful so far. The Thought Therapy is like a movie where this dude has sex with a therapist, and then he opens up a barbershop and then tries to talk to thoughts and give them thought therapy. I can't explain it. It's just an hour of a waste of your time. And The Simp is a similar movie, but like they've got this one guy who's nerdy, who's being taken advantage of by a woman, but actually he was smart and planned the whole evil. They literally just twist at the end where this guy is getting his life ruined by this woman, and then this woman dies, and he's like, actually, I knew they were hustling me, and this entire time I've been hustling them back under cover of night. I fucked them, actually, and now I make big money from life insurance. And I was like, both of them are bad. Both have been wheel movies. Both of them are bad. Nothing good to say about Thought Therapy or The Simp, but I will tell you, I watched them. We wheeled them and I watched them. The Anti-Cuck, it was kind of it's kind of cuck movie, but like the Anti-Cuck. I will say, nothing that I can say about The Simp that'll like is of any worth or import, because the movie itself is not of worth or import. But the Thought Therapy had this really funny bit where you can tell that they couldn't get parts of the movie filmed, so in between the movie, it cuts to a black screen with white text explaining what's happening, because they couldn't like film an extra 20 to 30 minutes. The movie is just unfinished. It's just an hour long because like 20 minutes of the movie is just gone. They literally do this 3 times where it's just black text. They tell, they don't show in the funniest way. Literally cuts after a scene, white text, black screen. So-and-so actually is doing very well in therapy, and no montage, no character growth. All of the character growth is told with a black screen with white text. Funniest shit I've ever seen. Let's see. I have so many fucking quests. Oh, a party with friends. I don't need you. I don't need duplicate. This is what, earn account levels. God, there's so many fucking Fortnite taxes, dude. I don't know. I gotta go to a place and buy some stuff, so. Can you get rid of, how do I go back to the map? Where's the map at? Can you please just go to the map? Thank you. I'm just landing here. You gotta pay your Fortnite taxes, Brendan. I know. I know, true. Reminds me of that weird narrator bit in The Hateful Eight. Oh, where the movie just weirdly goes into a narrator for a little bit. It's been a while since I've seen The Hateful Eight. I think the funniest thing about The Hateful Eight is we got the Magnificent Seven and the Ridiculous Six. And that may be like the funniest part of the Hateful Eight is there were 2 other cowboy number movies. And I just don't know why to this day. I'm so fucking dead. Well, actually, am I dead? Are you a real person? I don't think you were real, so I don't think I'm dead, actually. I'm normal. Somebody else fucking shooting around here? Hello? I gotta learn they got new weapons out here. Yep, okay, fair. Magnificent Seven was the original. It was based off the Seven Samurai. Dude, I don't know cowboy movies or samurai movies. I gotta watch that samurai movie that George Lucas stole from still. You can put the funny number on the duplicate skin. I don't watch cape shit, so I don't watch cape shit, so it doesn't affect me one way or another. I just don't watch cape shit. I'm just not into it. Invincible? Why he called Invincible when he get beat up all the time? Should call him Vincible, actually. I just don't want to watch cape shit. I just... Can't wait for chat to scream about you calling it cape shit again. The Boys is cape shit. Invincible is cape shit. I don't care if it's good cape shit. I don't care if it hurts. I want to have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. But Brendan Mudd J.K. Simmons performance, though, I just don't care, man. The superhero slop hour. Like, it's just... But you called it shit. Yeah, it's just a... It's just something to call it. It's cape shit. Superhero stuff is just cape shit. It's all cape shit. I don't... That's what it is. I'm not saying that it's bad. I don't want to watch cape shit. If you like cape shit, like cape shit. I just don't care about cape shit. I'm so burnt out on superheroes that I don't even care if there's a good superhero story. I'm not saying that there are bad stories within the realm of superheroes. I'm not saying that The Boys are invincible. Are bad in any way. I just think it's cape shit, and I just don't want to watch cape shit. If I wanted to watch cape shit, I'd watch Harrison Ford get red and big and bulbous and angry. That's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Well, I know that, but I read the comic book for Invincible, and I think that is all I needed, man. And I know that the show changes stuff from the comics, but I read the comics and went, yeah, I don't want to watch this. Cussing is inherently demeaning. Good. If you watch cape shit, you should be demeaned. People should be mean to you. You should be... We gotta go back to bullying nerds. We gotta go back. I kid, I jest. Like I said, enjoy your... God, why does everybody go to the black market? You know what? I'm in here. I'm in the toilet. I'm peeping and pooping. Please don't kill me. I'm pooping. Gotcha. I told you I was pooping. Rude motherfucker. Everybody want to go to the black market. Everybody want to buy some shit. Everybody wants to own the world. There we go. Give me that. They really hesitated to shoot you. They were full of cowardice. They should have been smarter. Will I get epic from here? Sure, I'll buy that. I need to spend the gold anyway. Buy the laser. Everybody has personalized vending machines now, huh? Interesting. Damage opponents at Crime City or Lone Wolf Lair. Okay. My next taxes. I'll get people get pissed at the term cape shit when I just mean stuff with capes. That's, I mean, I'm like, well, I think it's just the negative connotation to shit. But realistically, I'm just saying that's some shit. That's some shit. But like, not like that's some piece of shit. That's some, like, that it exists. It's some shit. Gotcha. But yeah, I mean, I'm just more so when I say I don't want to watch cape shit, I'm just burned on superhero stuff. Like I don't know how people don't get to that point with superhero stuff right now. Like I'm just completely, I don't care if it's good. I'm just burned down on it. I'm tired, man. And it's fine. Like I just keeping up with the MCU and then also reading comic books and then trying to watch like the random Marvel and DC television shows. I'm just like, yeah, I'm done. Stick a fork in me. I'm cooked. Put it away. Like I'm putting it in the box. I'll pick it up eventually again. And it's like, I'm not somebody who only watched like the MCU. I was reading comic books. I was watching the MCU. I was rewatching Batman in the Animated Series, Harley Quinn show, Doom Patrol, fucking Loki, fucking Hawkeye show, fucking, you know, literally everything. There's just too much stuff. First season of The Boys, first season of Invincible, I think I watched. There's just so much. And inevitably what happens is you just get burned out on it. You're like, I'm done. I don't want to get back into it even if it's good. I'm just tired. Brendan should make a superhero show he loves. I won't want one because I don't like superhero stuff right now. My interests ebb and flow, much like the river, all right? I'm not somebody who's stuck in my ways. I'm continually finding and disliking and liking new things. I go through it. I get out of it. I get into something else. I pick something up. Jack of all trades, master of none. I fly through the air with wings unburdened. I don't worry about it. There's a difference of hating something and calling it shit and being not interested in watching something, whether it's good or bad. I mean, yeah, I'm not hating it. I'm just calling it cape shit. I'm just lumping all superhero stuff under cape shit. I just think it's cape shit. I think cape shit is fucking cool sometimes. I'm just not interested in cape shit. It's not a disdain. It's a general apathy, I think, towards just anything with capes right now. I'm just like, yep, you got a cape on, you got superheroes. All right, that's cool, man. Fair, valid. You're based in Zace. How dare you learn and grow as a person? Your existence should be stagnant to continue to be a caricature of yourself. No, I get it. I mean, here's the thing is like, I do think that the perception of just saying, I don't want to watch cape shit, at a basic level, you can interpret that as like, oh, this guy fucking hates superhero stuff. We should hit him with hammers. And I can understand how that could seem, but more so it comes from a general, like, just I'm apathetic towards superhero stuff. And I guess if that makes more sense to you, rather than just saying, I don't want to watch cape shit, like, fair. I really just don't want to watch cape shit. I hate superhero stuff. Valid. You valid with it. Let me hit that guy. Oop, there we go. Yeah, kill you with hammers, actually. The only superhero stuff I've recently enjoyed is The Boys. Oh, thank you for the Prime sub, Koive. The Boys, I mean, man, like I said, just overall disinterest, really. Gotcha. Woo! Should have used the gun, dumbass. Should have aimed for the head, dipshit. Anyway. I'm honestly like that with popular indie webtoon animation myself. IMO feels saturated and doesn't interest me compared to a while ago. I mean, here's the thing is your interest will change inevitably. And as you get older, I try not to be apathetic about things that I care about to a certain degree, but sometimes you literally can't fight it because that's part of growing older. Is your interests change? You change and grow as a person. Like you can't be liking the same shit forever. And the people that can, bless their fucking hearts, I just can't be in that boat. I got to be experiencing new things and checking out different stuff. And every once in a while, you do stuff for so long that everything starts to feel kind of the same. Right? I.e. like, you know, anime and manga for me. As an entire genre, there's so many different stories you can experience. But the second I started seeing the lines of code, I just was like, I need to separate myself from this. Out of a place of, if I continue to try to watch this and force myself to try to enjoy it while I'm in a state of apathy towards it, I will end up hating it. If you try to force yourself into doing something just because you used to enjoy it and you don't find joy in it anymore, sometimes that may just be an aspect of depression. That may just be your brain chemicals fucking hate you. Which in the most part, I think it is for me at least, is a lot of the time I have a shit brain and my brain is like, you don't like this anymore? And I'm like, what? It's like, you don't like this anymore, man. But sometimes it's also just I no longer enjoy this and I'd like to separate myself from it for either a long period of time or a small period of time. Oh, I need big boy coin. I need Billy coin for that. You need so much fucking Brit coin for this shit. Sick and tired of trying to collect shit coin out of the shit vaults. Why not just me buy thing with the billion of gold I've gotten? Can I buy that with billion of gold? Thank you. Trust me, I'm very aware of it. Issue is I can't stop lest my life crumble around me. Yeah. You also have to, like, take care of figuring out, are you close to enjoyment burnout? Fucking Goku. Oh, I couldn't fucking shoot him. That laser's good, though. Sometimes I feel like sometimes I just feeling doing something, and other times I feel like doing something else. True. Jesus, look at all the fucking... Jesus. I don't even know what half of this shit is. I'll get those levels. I'm gonna get those fucking levels, dude. I'm gonna complete that battle pass. I at least have the OG pass almost done. I'm gonna complete that fucking battle pass. I'm gonna acquire him. I'm gonna accrue my pickle, dude. I will accrue the pickle. He's waiting for me. But yeah, I mean, Invincible, I don't know. I'm already keeping up with Severance, and I think that's enough, like, weekly TV for me. And Severance has been pretty peak. I've been really enjoying it, like, a lot. Versus, like, I don't know, I haven't really been keeping up with anything else TV-wise or animation-wise or YouTube-wise. I've basically just been waiting for my weekly episode of Severance so I can get a little bit of dopamine and then go back to my life. And then the second the Severance is done, they're going to put me in the fucking bathtub and let the water cool over me, cryogenically freeze me until the next season is out. I should watch Severance. It's really good. I like it a lot. If they handle, and I think they're gonna, I don't know, maybe they'll handle a lot of stuff really, if they handle a lot of stuff really well, it can, especially depending on how they end it, it could be better than Lost. Though Lost is, you know, mystery box, bullshit show, and Severance is also kind of a mystery box bullshit show. But if they open the box and it's satisfying, I'll be happy. Severance starts now. Mark is hot. Helen's hot. Irving's hot. Oh yeah, I was trying to remember what other show I was keeping up with and somehow forgot Daredevil is back. Yeah, because I want to watch Daredevil, but I'm just, same thing, man. Invincible The Boys. I just don't want to watch Cape shit. And then inevitably, I'm going to go through a period where I want to watch Cape shit, and I'm going to have a bounty of shows to watch. I'm going to have a bunch of content. I'm going to be binging like Babish, but without the, like, weird bald NFT stuff. There's a box in Severance, a package even. Well, mystery box is referring to a type of storytelling where there's a mystery in the box and everybody always whispers around the box. but nobody wants to show you what's actually in the box. Everybody just talking about the box. And then eventually, maybe they open up the box. Or, even better, they never open up the box, so you're always wondering, what was in the box? You're not real. I'm not afraid of you. You're not real. I'm not afraid of you. I keep picking up the wrong weapon. Thank you. I don't know what the play was there, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Babish did NFTs. I think this was a while back. Hasn't he been like embroiled in a couple of scandals? I don't keep up with this. I just hear it from like the grapevine. I remember the NFT stuff from a couple of years back. And then beyond that, I don't know anything else about him. I just know he's in like that cooking YouTuber who's very much like, okay, we're gonna make a burger today. Let me pull out my $100,000 kitchen implements and show you what you need to do in your rich kitchen as well. Are you wealthy? Are you in a rich person kitchen? Awesome. You should be. Here's how we make a burger the burger. I love cooking YouTubers that are like, here's how you make a more affordable burger than McDonald's. All you need to get you started is $100,000, $200,000 kitchen, and you'll need access to beef. And you'll need to spend a bunch of money on beef and a bunch of money on fresh vegetables, and you'll need to have all of these accessible in the area that which you live in. I've been anti-food YouTuber for a while now, so I don't know what the hell's going on there. A lot of the food YouTube videos I watch are just dudes being like, ooh, I've never had chocolate chewies before. What are chocolate chewies? Then they eat the chocolate chewies and they go, ooh, chocolate chewies. So I think that's just kind of like lowest level non-thinking mind slop that I can think of, where I just watch dudes eat food and go, whoa, I've never had this food before. Ooh. Whoa. American Twinkie. What's a Twinkie then? Let me try this. Whoa. Like British dudes trying American food, Americans trying British food. Toad in the hole. I sure hope he ain't. I like the YouTube Shorts food cooks, but when it gets to main content, it's completely over. I like the I like trying to find affordable recipes, and then a lot of the time it's just like, this is not affordable, man. Just pull out your $3,000 apparatus, and if you have a $5,000 apparatus, you can. Now remember to use your $7,000 apparatus if you want to. Ah! Whoa! Speaking of hair. Just stand there. You're not real. You have to die. It's okay. The only food YouTuber stuff I know is when Rosanna Pansino showed how much Mr. Beast Lunchables had mold in them. True. That was a bit of fun. Who was the one guy? Oh, God, this is years ago. I don't know if anybody else remembers this. Who was the one guy who was cooking in like an abandoned home, and he used a lot of cheese sauce, and he kept feeding a possum Vienna sausages? I don't know if anybody else remembers. Used to watch a lot of those videos where he like trapped a possum and then he like blew up a toilet, and he had big tins of nacho cheese. You're gonna pop out the left. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, you may not have been real anyway, so darned. This doesn't sound like a real guy. It was like, I can't remember the name of the fucking channel. I think it was like Dino Nuggies or something. Was it something like that? They like had a big thing of cheese. They would like cook with a possum. They basically like, they were in like a half abandoned house. It looked almost Slavic, but not quite. This is years ago, by the way. Like, I genuinely don't remember the the foundation of the content. I just remember them feeding the pasta and a lot of cheese. I remember a lot of cheese was used. I don't even know if those videos are still up on the internet. I'm not gonna lie. They were very psychotic cooking in nature. Although, to be fair, years ago, when I was, like, watching a lot of YouTube, I was watching a lot of really weird stuff. Like any Nate Barnett video. I see a Nate Barnett video, I'm like, I gotta click on this immediately. What is this freak saying? This Bad Boy Teenager Club. They beat me up and stole my shoes. Then they took a video and they made me watch. They made me watch the whole thing. I remember How To Basic from, like, 2015. I watched a lot of How To Basic. I got to be in a video. Were they in Human Cake? I think they were in Human Cake. Surprised nobody mentioned Henry Phillips' Peak channel. I just don't watch a lot of food YouTubers because a lot of anymore really I'm just like, it's just kind of like, peak I am suffering while watching this because all I eat is chicken. Watching any food YouTuber for me is just, this is torture. This is torture. They're making delicious meals that I will never have. Oh God, how do you get under there? Where's this person at? Or are they? Do I gotta go under the pyramid? How the fuck do you get in there? I wanna hire that man. Oh, is there a way in over here? There's stairs? Oh, stairs. Where's? Oh, down here. I want a Nintendo hire this man. I'm like, where are they? And who are you? Brutus, I hire you for a quest. Oh, Brutus minigun. Oh, outlaw shotgun. I haven't really been enjoying that every time I pick that up, so fuck that for now. Gianluca Busani on TikTok is pretty fun. I just, like I said, man, watching TikTok videos, I just, watching any cooking videos, I just, it's like torture. It's food I can never have. It's food I can't have. Or that Sub-Zero? Oh, they have the cool rocket, don't they? Hi. Ah, they got me. That was gonna happen. It's a reverse Oni shotgun? Oh, okay. I'm not really trying really hard. I'm just getting my fucking Fortnite taxes in. Get a little bit closer to it. I have all my Louisiana food, and that's all I really need in my life. I can tolerate watching food I may never eat. I eat chicken. Shelby got some, like, weird southern vegetable medley out of a can today, and I ate it, and it tasted like how grass smelled. And I went, nope, not eating this. Fuck that. And then I threw it away. I took, like, 4 bites. It was like a southern vegetable medley, and I was like, this is just green goo. I hate this. Every moment I eat the green goo, I'm like, nope, not eating it. And corn and chicken, and then I had a bagel. My wife gave me shit, by the way, for like my bagel spread of like the cream cheese. I don't like a lot of cream cheese on a bagel. I like a little bit of cream cheese on a bagel because I like a blueberry bagel. But not a lot of cream cheese. And she looked at me like I was a psycho because I just put like a small, thin film of cream cheese on the bagel. Am I a psycho? Am I fucked up? Small layer of cream cheese. I just wanted more of the bagel. I want to taste the bagel. I want the bread. Blueberry, you say? Berry boy, he says. Barry and boy, eh, Brendan? Yes, yes, Barry and boy. Yes, true. A real man gets a pound of cream cheese on a bagel. I don't want that much cream cheese. At that point, eat a fucking muffin. I mean, you are a psycho, but that's not why. What's your opinion on everything bagels? Why are they everything when they're not everything everywhere all at once? I don't know. Never had them. I like a blueberry bagel. I like a mixed fruit cream cheese. The real meta is cars. Yeah, I know. That's why it's going to take me a while to get a W this season. They're going to have to put me in the baby and bot lobbies for me to get a win. But also, I kind of don't care. Just want to get my fucking levels, get my taxes in, and be done with it. Cars again. Woohoo. Yeah, well, and they can never take cars out of the game because car cosmetics, so we're stuck with them forever. You know what? No, I'm going to go to Foxy Floodgate because I want to deal with less people. Art counters the bat. Oh, for cars? I've been seeing the bat a lot more. I haven't played that much this season. I basically did the one stream that we did the other day at the start of the season, and then past that, I just haven't been playing it that much. How weird the Tomb Raider came back with a Jeep collab. I don't think it's weird. I think Squeenix, who owns Tomb Raider? It is... Does Crystal Dynamics... is it Coke Media? Fuck, who owns Tomb Raider now? It's not Squeenix anymore, right? Massive Crystal Dynamics got bought out, right? Square Enix sold a bunch of their stuff. Embracer Media Group, right. Yeah, they own Tomb Raider now. It's not surprising. I mean, they want to get the most bang for their buck they possibly can get. The new skin is via Crystal Dynamics themselves. Oh, neat. I mean, I'd like to see another Tomb Raider. Something outside of, like, the modern Tomb Raider, maybe. Because I really, aside from, like, parts of Tomb Raider 2013, Shadow and the other one, not really a fan of. Played them a while back. Didn't really care for them that much. I don't think they were overarchingly bad. I just was like, this is a fine and plentiful mid. That's how I feel about Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West. Is like, this is the mid is plentiful, and if the people are happy, the people are happy. Modern Tomb Raider just feels like Uncharted, but with Lara Croft. Yeah, well, that's part and parcel. I mean, they're both based off of, like, not just Indiana Jones, but those original pulp novels. Right, like those OG, like, the great adventure pulp novels. You want to talk about real Indiana Jones spinoffs? You got to check out Josh Hunter or the Librarian movies. Real sci-fi and TNT straight to DVD made for TV slop. The new skin is based off Angel of Darkness. True. Yeah, it's like the 2002 game, right? The Librarian movies were great. They're really good made-for-TV slop. I mean, I'm not going to say they're good. I've watched one so far and half of the other one, or half of the second one. But I will say, very funny to just go on Tubi, click on a random slop movie, and then there's Kyle MacLachlan. That is... I was like, Kyle MacLachlan, what are you doing here, man? What the fuck are you doing here? And then I was like, oh, he had that really weird, his career kind of got really weird for a little while David Lynch wasn't making stuff. Brendan is at the IGN reviewer stage of hair growth. I'm at the... Do I sell you weed or berate you at a grocery store level of, like, hair growth? Yeah. And by weed from you, thank you. Good to hear. That's going to get us both on a list, so thank you. Did you buy a tap-out shirt, baggy shorts, cargo pants, cargo shorts, cargo pants, cargo shorts, jeans? Kyle's career after Twin Peaks can be described as him picking projects on a dartboard. I feel like he's just happy to act after Twin Peaks. Like, he just pops up in places and he's just like, Kyle MacLachlan, happy to be here. Like, what are you doing in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., man? Like, what? Kyle MacLachlan reporting in is happy to be here. I do respect an actor who's willing to do whatever. I mean, I think, like, it's really funny how people will put Robert Pattinson with Daniel Radcliffe. Because Robert Pattinson does do acting stuff. Like he does, like, Lighthouse, Water for Elephants. He does weird stuff after Twilight. But Daniel Radcliffe exclusively does weird stuff. And, like, Robert Pattinson was fucking Batman now. I don't think I want to put him in the same vein. Because, like, yeah, he was in Twilight. He did a bunch of weird stuff. But he's also fucking Batman. Like, I don't know, man. Whenever I think Robert Pattinson, I don't even think Twilight anymore. I just think, yeah, that guy's fucking Batman. Because he's fucking Batman now. Where Daniel Radcliffe, I'm like, what was he in? Guns Akimbo? Fucking Swiss Army Man? The Black Swan. Pattinson is proving something. Radcliffe had nothing to prove. Pattinson didn't have to prove anything after Water for Elephants. I mean, that movie is dog shit, but, like, I watched it and his acting's good in it. It's not a good movie, but he's good in it. We need Taylor Lautner to play his Joker. Taylor Lautner is definitely a, after Twilight, did nothing. Well, I guess Shark Boy and Lava Girl, and then Twilight, and then nothing. He was in The Ridiculous Six, right? Or am I thinking of 1,001 Ways to... He was in some Western. Was he in 1,001 Ways to Die in the West? Guns Akimbo is no joke my favorite Daniel Radcliffe movie. It's very much this is a fun movie. I will not remember anything from this. Kind of beat. It was very much oh yeah, this is a fun movie. I'm not going to internalize any of this. He was also in that one movie called Abandoned. Taylor Lautner's in that Sam Worthington phase where they do big stuff and then nothing for a while. I think he's just not going to be in anything big. Kristen Stewart's also had a fun career after Twilight. She just kind of does, like, any kind of slop that she wants to do. Wasn't she in, like, what is it, The Huntsman? Was it like a Snow White or fairy tale movie? Like a Hansel and Gretel-esque kind of movie? What was that? I remember trailers for that. I don't remember the movie itself, but I remember the trailers for it. Yeah, Snow White and the Huntsman. It's all good. We're getting Gal Gadot as an evil queen, so... You know, peak garbage is back on the menu. Hansel and Gretel and Snow White and the Huntsman-esque movies are back on the menu. Gal Gadot's going to be in one. I do not think that the play is the... I'm not going to lie. I don't think the live-action Snow White movie is the play. I think it's going to go down like the live-action Lady and the Tramp. Nobody's going to talk about it. I feel like Hollywood is really obsessed with evil queen stories. Hollywood's in there. We got to give them what's comfortable phase. I rewatched Lilo and Stitch recently because I saw the trailer for the live action one, and I'm just... It's just not going to be as good, man. Even if the acting's good, it's just not going to be as good. No Pleakley and drag? I don't want to see it. I'm sorry. You're cutting that whole bit out? I'm sorry, man. There's so many bits that revolve around that. Not for me, man. You're removing peak. That does have some crazy range. Disney isn't letting anyone other than the cast go to the premiere of the Snow White remake. The only non-Disney people allowed to go are a few photographers. Oh, it's going to be a stinker then. Yeah, that's going to be a pile. That'll be a steaming pile. Disney forgetting that their core audience is Disney adults. It is kind of funny to like, and families. It is kind of funny to see Disney like try to like reverse pander. They're like, oh, we gotta pander, we gotta pivot pandering right now. It's like, well, we'll see how that goes for you, bud. Peak dog shit from Disney incoming. I mean, it's been that way for about 40 years. Is the peak dog shit is incoming pretty consistently. Snow White remake will pretty much be made for nobody. I mean, same as the Lady and the Tramp remake, man. And even the Beauty and the Beast remake with Emma Watson. I don't even think you could watch that one on Disney Plus. Like, I don't even know if that one's on Disney Plus to be able to watch. I feel like it's been since Lion King 2019, so it's been 6 years of enduring dog shit. There was a brief reprieve during COVID, only because they were marketing Lady and the Tramp, and then they fucking, you know, they had to book it straight to streaming. They lost the sauce with Frozen 2. They lost the sauce with Toy Story 2, and I'll live and die by that. I thought that was a guy. Fuck. Okay, so this lets you fly. Got it. Incorrect. Fair. Fucking fighting words. I'm sorry, man. When the movies that shaped your childhood were coming out, I was already, like, sentient. Right? So, like, I apologize. I do. I profusely apologize. I just, like, WALL-E, Up, never seen them. They're on the list to watch eventually. For me, I was tapped out after Toy Story 2. The last good movie they made actually was The Good Dinosaur. Really, we got to be thinking the last good, the only good Pixar movie was ever The Last Dinosaur. The Good Dinosaur? No, I've seen WALL-E. What am I thinking? What one am I thinking about? No, I've seen WALL-E. I haven't seen Up, and I haven't seen... Oh, Toy Story 3. That's what I was thinking of. Did not need to be pandered to, nostalgia-wise. I just didn't want to... You can skip Toy Story 3? But what about Forky and Toy Story 4? If I skip it, how will I know about Forky? I won't know about Forky. But I need to know about Forky. Or Spoonie, what's his... Betrayal! Betrayed me! Forky isn't in 3? That's why I said 4. Pay attention. Toy Story 4 isn't real. Toy Story 4 is just... It's just really... I don't know why it was made, aside from we have to make another one. He got me. Damn Invincible. Could have gotten it. My supervisor was obsessed with Forky for a while. He's a Lego adult. He's a fork. I don't... Why? He's a fork. He's... Anything could be a toy. What's your hot take on Lego since we're talking baby shows? Lego Movie 1 is peak. Lego Movie 2 is dog shit. Lego Batman is all right. Is that acceptable? If we're talking like Lego baby stuff, Lego Movie 1, pretty fun. Good movie. Lego Movie 2, dog shit. Lego Batman movie, pretty good. You've seen these things? I don't know, man. I'm a millennial. I can't let go of my childhood. So you don't have to. Damn, can't believe you skipped out on the Ninjago movie. I didn't grow up with Ninjago. I'm sorry. I grew up with Bionicle, which was way cooler and will always be cooler than anything Ninjago could ever be. Bionicle was infinitely cooler than any Ninjago bullshit. It's just Ninjago was easier to market because they were standard Lego figures, so they didn't have to worry about new molds, new figurines, new factories. A lot more money would be poured into Bionicle than Ninjago. You just paint the same fucking Lego figurine. You just put the plastic on there. The Legends of the Matanui. Me when I fucking Hawk Toa Bionicle on that thing. Lego Adult Energy is the same as people who pay $1,000 for Red Line Club Hot Wheels. I don't know, man. Let people... Adults can have their hobbies. They're going to have their hobbies. Lego, I think, is a... As long as you're not, you know, bankrupting your household with your Lego purchases, I think Lego is a pretty innocent hobby overall. I'd rather have a Lego adult at my side than a gambling adult at my side. If a little bit of money goes into a Lego Death Star, you know, fair, whatever, slap your slime. But if all your money is going into parlays on DraftKings, like I said. My supervisor bought the $800 Titanic set. What's the difference between somebody buying an $800 Titanic set and somebody spending $800 on Warhammer minis? There's no different. Same kind of guy. They're on the same fucking spectrum on opposite ends. It's the same fucking thing. You spend $800 on Warhammer minis, somebody spends $800 on Lego figurines. You're the same guy. And I hate to say it, this applies to Funko Pop buyers too. I hate saying it. But this also applies to people who spend $800 on a Funko Pop. It's same kind of guy. Now, Legos are at least cool. Warhammer figures are at least cool. Funko Pops are lame. And I'm going to continue to call them lame. But same kind of guy. No one wants to be a Funko Pop guy. Some guys do want to be a Funko Pop guy. Have you ever seen Top Pops? You ever seen Puppet Steve? Where's my Puppet Steve video at? Let's see. Irate Gamer, Puppet Puppet Steve. Click on Puppet Steve channel. Let's see. How far before we get a Funko Pop review? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. Funko's Bitty Bitty City 2025. There we go. Now, where's my display capture at? Oh, is my Steam Deck not working? Oh, my Stream Deck isn't working. That's fine, man. I got the button.
All right, kids. Puppet Steve here in the Funko booth, and you've got to see this. If you like the little bitty pop figures, check this out. Now we're going to a city. Woo! Look at this. So we got all kinds of roadways, and we can put our little town pieces in here, and all the figures as well. That is awesome.
This is. I'm not gonna lie. Seeing the Funko Bitty City is incredibly depressing. If you walked into somebody's house and they have all that set up. Dude, at least be a train guy. At least being a train guy is cooler. At least if you had a train guy. If you're a train guy and you have a train set on the table, at least that's cooler. This looks so bad.
Look at that, a Quickie Mart. Bob's Burgers. And then there's...
Can you believe this is the same guy as... Can you believe that Puppet Steve is this guy? 1 second. Can you believe that? One sec. Can you believe this is the same guy? 1 second.
Video game master. It was a video game masterpiece. The graphics were awesome, the levels were fun as hell, and the icing on the cake was that you and 3 other people could play all 4 turtles, all anyone expected. But just hold the fucking phone here. System. But just hold the far from the phone. Just hold anyone far from the game.
Oh man, yeah, that's Puppet Steve. The Era Gamer and the Puppet Steve, and he also talks about ghosts. He farfs, so you don't have to. The Era Gamer is still alive. Ezzy, you don't know about Puppet Steve? You got to check out some Puppet Steve content. He farf. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. When it comes to Funkos or Legos, or Warhammer minifigures, I mean, buy what makes you happy. If you have the money for it, just don't bankrupt yourself for it. Don't fall into the pit of obsession. I don't collect a lot of stuff. I collect kind of sloppy video games and Haze merchandise. So like, I have a limit to what I can really get, right? But if it brings you joy, I mean, slop your slime, enjoy your shit. I'm a fiend for Haze merchandise, and that's about it. Brendan, no, bully them. Oh man, I don't think I need to add any more meanness to the world. There's already enough mean people out there. I'm gonna make fun of Funko Pops, but not necessarily the people collecting them, unless it's really sad. Sorry, Brendan, you're getting 15 custom Brendaniel Funko Pops at your doorstep. No. When is Puppet Brendan? When I have the means to afford the phylactery, dude. When I have the ability to sliver my soul into pieces and put that shit into the puppet. Once I buy the fully modeled Muppet Brendan, you're all fucking done. It's all over for you. Mods Puppet Steve this man, like, oh yeah, you're gonna hit me with that. Oh! Like a Horcrux? Shut the fuck up. Don't you fucking say that word in this house of God. Don't you fucking bring that slop into here. Like a Horcrux? Have you ever heard of a lich? Holy shit, hit with the fucking Harry Potter word. My brain is fucking... left, right. You're like beating the shit out of my brain here. Fucking goddamn break. That new Harry Potter series, the more I hear about the casting for it, the more I'm just like, oh, this is not going to be good, buddy. Oh, man, they're going to pour Warner Brothers has been on a tear of failure for the last, like, 4 or 5 years. Not even, like, hatred of Harry Potter notwithstanding, just hatred of Warner Brother. It's gonna be mid. I don't even know if it'll be mid. I don't even know if it'll be like at that level. It might just end up being pure shit. Warner has just been on like a tear of like horrible fucking decisions lately. They've basically just been like part and parcel ripping the copper wire out of the walls for a while now. Trying to find the rats inside of the walls when, buddy, the rats are in the house. They're at the dinner table. The rats are wearing stovetop hats. They're having beef bourguignon at your fucking table. Yeah, instead of the Pharaoh's curse, it's the Zaslav's curse. Damn, no idea where they went. Shit. All right. Did not expect the tunes to actually get blown up. I haven't seen the Looney Tunes movie yet. I do want to see it at some point. But it is, no marketing, no fanfare, but we're getting 2D animation in the theater, but then you have to give into it. Oh yeah, Mickey 17 bombed and is getting like digital release, even though everybody I've talked to has said it's pretty decent. Yeah, Mickey 17 is out. They're already putting it in digital. Oh, damn. The back gives you crazy mobility, don't it? Ah, shit. I could not. Yeah, Mythic Shotgun, I wasn't going to win that one. Fair. He's a fucking purple pickle. Funniest shit I've ever seen. Oh, what is Mickey 17? It's a Bong Joon-ho movie. Guy who made Snowpiercer and Parasite. It's about clones and shit. What can we say? Most adults nowadays hate movie theaters. I mean, to be fair, I also fucking hate movie theaters, so. Like, I don't like them. I don't like going to the movie theater. I don't like it. Half the time it's like either dead empty, which is nice, or there are children in there and they're screaming. Or there's young people canoodling. Can you believe it? Can you believe going to try to enjoy Peak? You're trying to watch Peak in the movie theater and you got young people canoodling in the theater? Tired of this shit, man. You shouldn't be canoodling in the fucking theater. I'm trying to watch Borderlands. The canoodling is ongoing and it's not fucking stopping. Just consistent canoodling. All right, I gotta go to the bathroom. So give me a butter moment here while I do that, and then I will be back. We'll do a little bit more Fortnite. We'll transition over to Dark Souls 3 in a bit. Where's my... There it is. I'll be back. I'm just hoping the WWE stays afloat long enough for Dune Messiah. I really just hope after the third Dune movie that they keep trying to make Dune movies, because it would be the funniest thing in the world. The amount of guys that love Dune but haven't read the books that are going to be hit with the what if he was a fucking worm question. Ooh, 1 second. Well, I'll be right back. All right. Chair. Regardless, the amount of dudes that are going to be hit with like the what if he was a worm question over and over again, like being hit on the head with a funny little bat, it's going to be incredible. But what if he was a worm? 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 But dude, what if he was a worm? I don't know if they can pull it off. I really don't, but we'll see. Or if they even really want to pull it off, but it would be funny. I want to see the 5,000 Jason Momoa clones. I want to see every time Frank Herbert shits on Star Wars in the later Dune books to be fully present in cinematic action. I want to see Timothée Chalamet turn into a fucking worm. It won't be Timothée Chalamet. It would be his son turns into a fucking worm. Honestly, it's just great that Dune got like I don't know, man, a full like movie series that is almost comprehensible. David Lynch's Dune will always be peak. I don't remember anything about those movies because I watched them in like the haze of night through the foggy lens of a Discord server, but it's something. I don't think I've ever watched a Timothée Chalamet movie while not tired. It'd be funny if they casted Timothée Chalamet anyway. Timothée Chalamet and Zendaya are just getting everywhere, aren't they? They're just kind of like the current darlings. They're going to be in everything for the next, like, 3 years. Say what you want about the guy, but I like him. Timothée Chalamet? I love Timothée Chalamet from the perspective of, this is a dude who made videos on modded controllers, and that was like his whole bit, and then he's like, fucking acting? Honestly, I respect the hell out of it. Love to see it. I love that. I love that he was like, I made modded controllers and videos on them. And now I'm Dune guy. And Wonka guy. And Chandelier guy. No affront to his acting work or his body of work. I really just, like I said, I haven't seen a Timothée Chalamet movie. While in a mood or a mindset to be able to like internalize it. Sometimes I watch media and then I watch the media or I read the media or I play the media. I don't internalize it. I gotta actually focus up and nut up and pay attention. Otherwise, I just am like, you might as well just put it at 2 times speed. Like, unless I really care about something, have a hard time doing it, and I gotta nut up and focus up. Same thing that's happening to me with Blood Meridian right now. Halfway through it, I'm just like, damn, these guys love killing dogs and babies. Brendan needs Subway Surfers to get through the movies. No, it's more so from a perspective of like, I have the brain no worky, so I really got to lock in when I want to watch something. And like, when I want to watch something and like walk away from it, remembering parts of it. Oh, that fucking hurt. Why'd I do it? Why'd I do it that way? Oh, it runs out of fuel really fast, don't it? Oh, I see the actual marker for the fuel now. Okay. Brendan's brain always has Subway Surfers going. Pretty much, yeah. Need something to keep. There's a little goblin in my head, and I have to partially distract him to be able to like internalize anything. So I have to get the goblin his chunky chewies. I got to get him the keys, and once I get him the keys, like the rest of my brain can take over and take control. Otherwise, the goblin just rules. So. I'm Miku out of here, dude. I feel like if you went into Brendan's mind, Magic School Bus style, it would be playing the Angry Birds theme on loop. Oh, the nah, for the most part, it's I think right now it's and if you close your eyes, does it hurt to feel like nothing's changed at all? That's I think the current loop right now. Yeah, I got a lot of white noise. But I did talk to the wife. We're gonna go to like a doctor soon and see about, and I'm gonna fucking pay money I don't have to see if there's like anything I can do brain related to stop, you know, hearing the and if you close your eyes for a little bit. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but the wife and I are talking about it, so. We're broke. We might as well be broke and have my brain work a little bit. How are we gonna be an optimist about that? How are you gonna be an optimist about that? Yeah, I'd like a little brain worky in this space. I'd love a more consistent brain worky. Damn, Brendan is getting his brain fixed. I'd rather be, you know, I'd rather be a consistent 7 than like 3 through 10 on a given day. Right? I think that holds true for a lot of people. If somebody offered you the option, do you want to be a 7 out of 7 every day? Or do you want to be 1 through 10? And then the dice roll when you wake up, and that's just how you're going to be for the rest of the day. Right? Depending on a myriad amount of factors. Yeah, going down to the brain mechanic to see what can be done for Under the Hood. I just want to, like, figure out, like, what I got to do. Go to the brain doctor. Ask the brain doctor, what I got to do, brain doctor? Tell me what I got to do. Tell me what's up. Brain transfusion from going to If You Close Your Eyes to somebody that I used to know. Oh, my got you? Is that got you? Sorry, man. I know you were fucking having a great time driving. I apologize profusely. I just had to ruin the fun a little bit. Had to be a spoil sport. You got Mikud, bud. You got Hatsune Mikud. You're gonna have to come to terms with that. You're gonna carry that way for a little while. Got On My Way from Ice Age stuck in my head. What is that? On my way. I don't know. There's a revolving door of songs stuck in my head usually. I've been trying to. I kept trying to give The Giver by Chaperone another shot too, and it's not holding up. Wish that one held up in my head a little bit more because I do like Chaperone, but The Giver is not giving. I looked up Timothy Chalamet's modded controller videos. I'm learning so much from Brendaniel. Dude, he's made modded controllers. I respect him. I do. I respect the hustle. I respect the grind. Now he's Dune. These streams have planted the Creed brain run in my head. And I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking, maybe now, let's fireball. What would be the most nerdcore music to become a brainworm? Dude, I don't know. Fuck, I get Carmel dancing in there sometimes. Hamster dance pops up in there sometimes. It just happens. I'll be sitting in the shower, just like in my head, just a diggy dee da diggy do do, and I'll be stoic in the shower, like. But if you popped into my brain, hamster dance, constantly. I found that song in like 8th grade, probably like everybody else in my generation, and I was just sitting at the computer on a loop listening to it. That one gets stuck up in the dome a lot. Got a lot of hamster dance, get a lot of Carmel dancing in there. Get a lot of Maya He in there. Really, it's just a revolving door. It just changes all the time. I have no control over what my brain wants. The brain wants what the brain wants, and I give it to it. You have an internal monologue, Brendan, or is your mind just a radio? I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of the time, it's just noise and images, and then sometimes an internal monologue. I have a better time talking out the problem to myself than I do talking it out in my head. So I do sometimes have to walk around my house talking to myself, looking like a maniac, because the internal monologue is kind of screwy. My internal monologue machine kind of fucking broke. It just kind of broke. So it work and it do happen, but a lot of the time it's just I got to be talking it out. Okay, drive away. Goodbye to your car, dude. Gotcha. You stream IRL with a face cam. I mean, I talk about it all the time. The reason I like streaming is for the stream of consciousness aspect of it. Because that's kind of like what I did a lot as a kid, is I just talked to myself a lot. I talk in the mirror, I talk walking around, I just talked a lot as a kid, so like I like to talk a lot as an adult. It helps me process thought better if I can get the old brain sparking up if I start moving the lips first. I'm a lips first kind of person. They speak and then the brain catches up eventually. I have, what is it? Diarrhea of the mouth and constipation of the brain, basically, is the best way to describe it. Call you a talking head? Call me a talking head the way that it'd be same as it ever was. Brendan, now that you've done the bald arc, you need to do the anti-bald arc and stop cutting all your hair? Nah. I'm going to go back to what I previously had for a little bit and then go back to bald. This was like the test bald arc, and now we're in the post-bald hair for a bit and then back to bald arc. Yeah, we went through our prototype bald arc for a little bit just to see how I felt about it. Brendan's going to fight the bald one more time before giving up again. I mean, everybody's got to go through their periods of bald and not bald, right? Nah. I blew up the Cybertruck. It was good. Good enough for me. The classic arc of the hero journey. Yeah, from bald to not bald, back to bald again. That's just the hero's journey for true. I want you to turn on the face cam one day and have a big beard with long hair like, I took the serum. Imagine if I turn on stream and I have really crazy long fingernails, really long teeth, shaggy ass hair, incredibly deep eyebrows, and a huge mustache and beard combo, and I took the serum, chat. I don't think it's working properly. Imagining Brendan with a calendar of his whole life and it tells him the years he needs to be bald and grow his hair out. I mean, yeah, a bald arc to not bald arc to bald arc. Brendan turning into a typical looking millennial with a beard. I don't like having a beard. I'm never going to grow one in full, I don't think. I don't like having a beard. I like being smooth. I like smooth. The penis enlargement serum never works. I don't need a penis enlargement serum. My dick is plenty big enough. I don't worry about it. It's not huge, you know, but it gets the job done. It does what it needs to do. I want you to look like Fat Thor. Why is it always got to be go big, go round? It always wraps right into go big, go round, go crazy. Get huge, get stupid, get girthier. Like my dick? No, all of you. More girth. Round head, round body, round brain too. That shit's gonna look like Kirby. You were saying big pizza for 3 years? 3 years? It's been like a year. What are you talking about? 3 years. Now I'm losing it. Time? I look down at my hands. They're wizened and ancient. 2 years then? It's been like a year. Time? Is it really that time? It's been at least 2 years of Big Pizza? I'll check. 1 second. Let me get a look at it. Buddy, I hate to break this to you, but the Big Pizza video, it'll be 2 years in November. So it's been about a year. Two years in November. So we're a bit far away from November, though. So it's been like a year and a half. Almost a year and a half. Yeah. Hasn't been a full year yet. I can't believe Big Pizza is going to Europa. It is. Hi, Dak. A year and a third. True. Are you going to eat Big Pizza on stream in November to celebrate? No. I'm going to let sleeping fogs lie. I'm going to let it fall to the wayside. Let it dissipate into the ether, as all things should. Wear a fat suit? Chat, it's not that I don't want to do more silly bits, but every time you recommend a bit, it's a bit that's going to cost me like $300 to $500 that I don't have. And yeah, I could maybe make my own fat suit, but that's also a lot of time and energy and a lot of work. Just get fat normally. True. Let sleeping hogs lie. Bit recommendation, entire stream in Klingon? Oh, Kipla. You're not rich, I can't believe this. I'm not a rich streamer. I keep saying this. You know, I can afford rent, and that's fine, but there's a certain amount of wealth that comes with elaborate, crazy bits. Bit recommendation, you have face cam and it's Bubby playing the game? Well, if she didn't die, yeah. Beelzer truck could do it, though. I could do truck gaming, but he wouldn't sit still, so. No, I know. That's why I'm not giving you a lot of shit for it. I get it. We gotta get this man a VTuber model? We gotta get this man a PNG tuber model? Already sick of my face, huh? You already put that shit away. We don't want to see that. I get it. Oh, no, I get it. Put that shit away. I get it. Don't want to look at that shit anymore. I get it. No, I get it. Fundamentally, I understand it. You don't want to see that shit anymore. I get it. Turn on the stream. You go, oh, he's got face cam on today. I can't goon to this. I gotta actually look at him. I can't jump to this. Oh, this is terrible for first pick. I'm dead. He's dead too, so honestly fair. We missed the disembodied voice. Yeah, get rid of this guy up in the top right corner. I'm fucking sick of this guy. Should throw this guy into the fucking gorge. This guy deserves to go, I don't know, in the canyon, in the valley. I like your wholesome flesh tuber model, Mr. Streamer. Yeah, I pay the body actor for all his work. That's where a lot of my money goes, is to paying the body actor. Hate that he had to go bald like this, but, you know, it happens. The last time Brendan did a PNG tuber bit, it got a crypto miner put on his computer. Yep. It did, actually. I was like, oh, I can use this from Itch.io, right? This is a program that works. And then I was doing a virus scan, and it's like, hey, there's a miner on this. And I was like, oh, yeah, I got to delete that. That's what I get from downloading software from itch.io. Brendaniel, unluckiest streamer ever? I wouldn't say unluckiest streamer ever, but I would definitely put that in like a... I would definitely say that my luck levels are varying on the day. What scanner did you use, by the way? I don't remember the name of it. I just remember that my antivirus picked it up as having a scammer or a crypto miner in there. I don't remember the name of it. I will tell you, I wish I remember the name of it, and I tell you to steer clear of it. I don't remember the name of it. Just be careful on itch.io. Be scanning everything you download from there. Just be careful out there. There are people on the internet that are looking to hurt you. You got to make sure you hurt them back first. Don't download their programs. Send them nasty emails. Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet hidden so far down. You mean people don't have my best interest in mind? Crazy. I mean, I do. But I don't know about other people. I know I for sure have your best interests in mind, but other people, I don't know. They're not me. He's getting parasocial. Yeah. Yes! Brenda, will you come to my birthday party? Yes! Where? Huh? Who? Or are they underground? Are they in the water? Hello? Huh? Oh, they're under the... Okay, they're under the water. You got any earthly advice for me? When you want for nothing, you may well find yourself in a place where you want for everything. When you want for something, you focus only on that something. When you eat a big sandwich, make sure you enjoy and savor every bite. Because once the sandwich is gone, there's nothing but the void. If you sprinkle when you tinkle, be a sweetie, wipe the seedy. Any advice on how to escape samsara? Listen to a lot of Diplo. I don't know. Put some Diplo on. Get some harsh noise in your ears instead. Any interesting or funny facts that you know? The actor, the old man actor from Sanford and Sons, had a famous catchphrase where he said, "I'm coming, Elizabeth," and he had a heart attack because that was the name of his dead wife on the show. At a cast party for a different event, he clutched his heart and yelled, "I'm coming, Elizabeth," and everybody clapped and thought he was just goofing because of his previous work on Sanford and Sons, when in fact he was having an actual real heart attack, and he died. That's not true. I read it from an Uncle John's bathroom reader, so it's got to be true, actually. They only have facts. I don't believe you. I got it from an Uncle John's bathroom reader, and they're pretty illustrious. I said fun fact. In 1997, when The Undertaker threw Mankind off of the Hell in a Cell, he plummeted 15 feet through an announcer's table. Then they got back up and continued the match. And then he fell 10 feet through the cage onto the ring. Really makes you think. Terry Funk also lost his shoe in that match? Oh, you mean Chainsaw Charlie? I don't know what Terry Funk. I know Chainsaw Charlie. What if they made pro wrestling but with Universal Movie Monsters? You could check out the debut of WWECW. They had a guy named The Zombie, and he came out and he started groaning like a member of the Undead. And then he was never seen again. Yeah, you can check out the debut of The Zombie. They also did a Nacho Libre parody. That was crazy. I think it was Macho Libre. Crazy times. From 2000 to 2010, wrestling was kind of insane. Didn't Vince McMahon fight God that one time? Yeah, but he also wore a do-rag and said the N-word a lot, and then walked around with a championship belt for a little while, too. Thank you. I don't know what you're trying with the drill here, but it's a valiant attempt, honestly. Brendaniel, but he transforms into the dreaded vampire critic, Roast Ferratu. I don't get that one, but slop your slime. Where the thing. I looked at that Sanford and Son bit. It may actually be true. He died in the hospital after the heart attack, though. Oh, I thought he died at the party. Like I said, I read that from an Uncle John's bathroom reader years ago, and for some reason that one stuck in my mind. I can't control what decides to, like, lock into my head for no reason whatsoever, but I really wish I could. I wish I knew why my mind decides to hold on to horrible things, but never any good thing. I can't believe Eminem looks like the Nostalgia Critic now. Well, he raps it, so you don't have to. Like, obviously, it's right there. He Eminem's it, so you don't have to. And honestly, that's just like, I hate to say it, but the Nostalgia Critic fit is just a guy fit. Once you get into like your 40s and 50s, there's a good like 40 to 50% chance you're just going to look like that. I say that, but because somebody made a YouTube channel called Roast Ferratu and thought that was a bit that you made up. What do they review? Do they review only vampire movies? Because that would be a good bit. When you hit 35, you start trending towards Nostalgia Critic fits. Pretty much. I need to hit that other 50, 60%. I mean, it really depends on if you're, like, dressed well. If you wear any kind of hat and you dress well, you're just in Nostalgia Critic territory. Like, it's just how it's going to be. Like, if you wear a hat and you dress well, they're going to Nostalgia Critic you. They're going to Doug Walker you. Brendan, you really do be going through every white guy streamer look? I mean, always and forever, dude. As the de facto generic white guy, I got to go through every fit, every look, and every bit. The point is I have to go through every look and every fit. I have to look like every de facto white guy so that every single name that chat calls me sticks. Every single one. Like going through and running through the motions of every single white guy with glasses. I got to go through every single look and every single fit so that I break chat. That way, I win. When's the Linkara era of Brendan? Oh, welcome to Atop the Fourth Wall, where bad comics burn. He's got a banger theme song. I don't think I'd ever wear the leather... what is it, like a leather jacket, leather trench coat, though? Or the fedora. I don't like... The time of the trilby and the fedora have passed me by. Does this mean we'll get an Alucard Helsing era, though? I don't know, maybe, man. Dress all up in red leather. I wouldn't do brown leather, but red leather, I don't know. Oh, shit. The duende. Fuck me when I see the creature. But would you run towards us at supersonic speeds every day of my fucking life? Wear a fedora streamer, embrace the Reddit? I don't even know if, like... I don't know if anybody wears trilbies anymore, man. They've been made fun of for years to this point where, like, I don't think anybody knows you don't look cool wearing one. I think that's a peak millennial, circa 2008 to 2013 kind of fit. Yeah, I just don't know if anybody wears that. I mean, wear whatever you want for the most part, but I think the trilby has long passed us by, unfortunately. It's just, it's in the pit of death. They've pit of deathed it. They put it in the pit of death. It's a shame Reddit kind of ruined the fedora. Reddit didn't ruin the fedora and the trilby. Before Reddit, it was already kind of like starting to be known as like the guy who thinks he knows what fashion is fit. It's only over the last couple of years as every geek, dweeb, nerd, and goober like picture has kind of just been attributed to Reddit. So now it is known as kind of a Reddit hat. But that's not, you know, that's not really what it started as. It was just kind of like the goober fit. Beanies are still cool, though. Beanies are fine, but I definitely feel like when I wear a beanie, outside of cold weather, I definitely get like yeah, I'm wearing this beanie, and then I'm going to go walk over to my bud's house and sell him an ounce of weed. Couple of ounces of weed for this guy. This guy needs some weed. I feel like a weed dealer wearing a beanie. How about a cowboy hat? I would never wear a cowboy hat. Not a day in my fucking life. As somebody who grew up in the country, I've dealt enough with city cowboys to the point where I'm just like, they've taken the fit. You don't rustle up some cattle if you're wearing a cowboy hat. You work at the bank. What I need is a propeller beanie. I keep saying it. My wife won't let me get it. A tiny cowboy hat? A cowboy? I need a propeller beanie is what I need. And a big lollipop. What if it was Doug Dimmadome sized? I mean, that's ancient at this point, man. I work next to a cowboy-themed bar, and I see so many city cowboys. They're everywhere, and they all work at, like, banks. It's like, I know you've never worked a day in your life in the field, man. I know you've never fed chickens. You've never been down there in the dirt. Working with your hands and knees. You're false. You've stolen cowboy culture. You would never even spit in the spittoon. My dad is sadly a city cowboy. Some dudes just become a city cowboy and then it's their personality for the rest of their lives. I love city cowboys. And there's a thing that I've seen with city cowboys that's really, really funny, which is city cowboys becoming football guys because of the Cowboys. City Cowboys, who the Dallas Cowboys are their football team because they are a cowboy. I don't know if anybody else has experienced this. I've seen this at least 3 times. Where because they wear the cowboy fit and they hear the word cowboy and the word cowboy is instilled so directly in their head, then the Dallas Cowboys is their football team because they are also cowboys. It's kind of like a... What is it? Like a... Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a cowboy amalgamation. It's like cowboy assimilation. You have to assimilate yourself into everything cowboy. You have to, like, wear cowboy boots, cowboy hat, cowboy belt. You have to buy a motorcycle or, like, talk about horses. You have to follow the Dallas Cowboys. I don't understand why people pick the teams they do. Oh, for sports? It's either location or family. Location, family, or I don't know, just because. Like, my team is the Raiders, but I don't watch football, so I don't really care. And I know the Raiders are dog shit, so nobody's ever going to ask me about them. But yeah, it's either due to family, due to circumstances, due to friends, due to like a personal history with the team, or it's your city, it's your team. I think a lot of it ends up being at my city, at my team, though. My team changes to whoever I'm talking to's least favorite team. All fair. Anything to do a little damage to a car. Stuck with the Minnesota teams that loops around to being self-fulfillingly funny. I'm just not a football guy, but I'm just like, I like the Raiders because they kind of got like a skull and crossbones theme going on. They got a skeleton, so I'm like, I'm gonna go with these guys, I think. And then it's it's just the fact that they're utter dog shit. College football, I gotta go with the Cornhuskers for family reasons. You'd think it'd be an Iowa team. It's gotta be the Huskers. Go Huskers or whatever. Ah, shit, I missed that shot. Penis. I went to one game and I witnessed two fans drunkenly arguing and throwing beer and snacks at each other. After that, I never wanted to openly be a fan of football. It's football. It's football. People like football. I don't get it because I'm not a football guy, but I respect it. I just say, you hear about them Raiders? You hear about the Raiders? How the Raiders doing? Not well? Awesome. All right, we're going to swap over to Dark Souls 3 in a bit here. We're going to take a little break. And then we're going to do, I guess, go back into Dark Soul. Go back into Dark Hole. We're going to free ourselves from Fortnite a little bit, though, because I got some of my taxes, my Fortnite taxes done, so. I will be back in a bit here. Oh, I closed my music tab. All right, I will return